Okay, we're going to work on a new bow. It's the inside out bow. A couple of you had requested this tutorial. This is not a new bow. It's been around for years. I've actually not made one in many years, so I had to practice on it before the tutorial. But it's very simple. We're going to be working with 2 pieces of 1.5 inch, this is navy, grosgrain ribbon, and each piece is 18 inches long. So you're going to need 2 of those. And this bow, it resembles moving my camera everywhere. The loops resemble one of those awareness type ribbons. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the breast cancer and just any of the awareness ribbons. It's going to look like this when we're done, one side. And if you are accustomed to the classic boutique tutorial, if you make a lot of those bows, this one's going to be simple. It's pretty much an inside out version of that. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start out like we are making a loop for the classic boutique bow. See? So go ahead and act like that's what you're doing, but instead we're going to take this piece and we're going to flip it inside out, just like that. And we're going to do that to the exact same loop on the opposite side. So like you're making the classic loop, and just flip it like that. And don't worry about your tails right now because we are going to trim those up. So this is what we did. We went over like we're making a loop, and we just flipped it like that. Do the exact same thing to the other side. And this is what it's going to look like on this side. But this is not going to be the side of our bow. We're going to flip it. And then we're just going to crease. And of course, if your loops are not even, you want to tug on them and make sure they are even before you crease. So just go ahead and do a 3-fold crease. And then you're going to secure it in the center with your thread. Okay, and here's what your loops are going to look like. They're flat. You flip them over. This is the side that we're going to be working with. Now I'm just going to make another inside out bow just like this, and we're going to secure the 2 together to make a 4-loop bow. And here is my 2 inside out bows. Like I said, we are going to put them together to make one 4-loop bow. And how you're going to do that, you're just going to line them up center to center like this, and you're just going to secure them both together with your thread. And as you can see, now you have a 4-loop inside out bow. Now this is the side I'm going to be working with. This is the flat side. Now you can turn it over and work on the other side too. It's just totally up to you. This is more, see how it cups? So you might want to put like some corkers in the middle of that. That would look really cute. But I'm going to be working with the flat side. For my next layer, I'm going to be making a pinwheel using 3 strips of 7/8 inch ribbon. We've got a navy white dot, 2 of those, and a shocking pink. It's going to go in the middle. And again, this is 6 inches each of 7/8 inch ribbon. And I'm going to do V-cuts on each one. So go ahead and form a pinwheel. And here's to give you an idea of what it looks like if you flipped it over and inserted a bow in the center. See, this is the side where it cups, and I just put a loopy felt bow in between, and that's what it would look like. It would kind of hold it, just to give you an idea. my pinwheel is ready. I'm going to layer it on top of my inside out bow. And for the topper, I'm going to make another inside out bow using this 7/8 inch navy blue and shocking pink stripe ribbon. I'm working with two 16-inch pieces. So just like our first inside out bow, do the exact same thing. Now we've got our two final pieces completed, and I have left my tails on these just to give it a little more flair, and I have slanted and cut the ends, heat seal of course, and I think instead of putting these two together like this, I'm just going to lay one on top of the other, kind of crisscross them, and then secure them. And here's what it looks like when I've secured both pieces together. Again, I just laid one on top of the other and secured. And I'm working with the flat side. This is what it's looking like. But if you were going to work on the opposite side, here is what it would look like. Now I'm just going to combine my three pieces together to make one bow. And here is one more bow idea for you guys to try. And if you do try it, leave me a comment and let me know how you like it, or visit the Facebook page and leave us a picture. We would love to see it.